Hello.
Hi.
Anong balita, pare?
Hey. Oh, Pinoy?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And how are you?
I'm doing so well, man, and I'm so gracious for our
Great, great.
time.
No, no, no. Grace is mine. The pleasure is mine. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm super excited. I'm super excited to sit down with you and talk about your Christmas album. And
Wow.
I'm a big fan of you and your
Thank.
story.
Oh no, thank you. Thank you so much.
My I was raised by the Filipino community, so
Oh, really? For
yes.
how long? So like when
Um,
since you were born?
No, roughly when I was in from seventh grade till like into my 20s.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's a long time. It's a
Yeah,
long time. What part of America? Like the
uh,
west or east
the
side?
West. I'm in California.
California, great.
Yeah,
Wow.
we have a huge community out here.
Very. So we're in California right now. LA, San
Ventura.
Francisco.
There you go.
What?
Ventura, California.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that like Ventura Highway in the sunshine, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a beach city, you know.
Love it. Love beaches.
How's everything over with you?
Good. Everything's good. Everything is, but it's very challenging, but it's a day-to-day basis, to trying to survive. But we get by. Just but it's me that is kind of like a lot of outside. But I really try my best to be a little more super extra careful about
Yeah.
who I bump into, because it's really dangerous. I mean, a lot of people are denying or like like ignoring that the virus is real, but it's pretty real.
Well, yeah.
So all of us, we really try to to improve our immune system, because it's the only way. If you have strong immune system, I think the virus is gonna have a hard time attacking you,
Hmm. And I think
because you really don't know anymore who you get to or where you get it to. I mean, or where you get it from. It's
yeah, it's scary, man.
it's
Um,
an unseen enemy.
yeah, and I contacted it earlier on this year, and
Really, oh, I am so sorry.
yeah, it
How do
was.
you feel right now?
I'm good now, but when it was going on, it was the worst thing I ever been through, like illness
Really?
wise. Yeah, there's a part of me inside my head that was like, not something's not right, and
I know, huh?
and it's ended up being that.
Wow. I'm
That
so sorry for you, but I'm glad you feel better now.
oh
It's
yeah,
just, my God, this virus. You don't even know what is true. If some what is that evil corporation built it, to earn trillions of dollars, because believe it or not, right? I mean,
yeah,
the medical branches now are earning a lot of money.
yeah.
Hospitals, pharmacies, corporations. Oh my God, it's like they're they're making tons of money out of this. You
Yeah.
know.
And that's a sad thing, when the
Yeah.
dollar is more important than a human being's life.
You know what, my friend? It's been going on since even Jesus Christ was born.
Hmm.
It's been going on. It's it's in our DNA. DNA. We can. I don't know. We can't help it, but get greedy and get destructive. It's just it's just sad. But you know what? We get by. We get
Yeah.
by.
And we try our best to be that light in the world,
Yeah,
you know?
to be happy or to be a part of the positivity, not the negativity.
Yeah,
That's it's only that's the best we can do, my friend.
I know. Amen. Um, so tell me about your Christmas album, man. Like,
Well,
what was the decision? How did you come on the
well,
decision?
yeah, I came up with this last 2015. I did an EP album, EP Christmas album. It's 4 songs. I covered out of those four Christmas album. 3 was original and 1 is a cover. It's called Jingle Bells.
Mhm.
Jingle Bells. But I turned it into rock. It's a rock anthem, like cover version. And then I came up with 3 original Christmas songs. And one I collaborated. One of those 3 was collaborated with my best friend Monette, who passed away last 2018 when I was touring with when we were touring with Def Leppard.
Oh man, I'm sorry
Yeah,
for
yeah,
your loss.
yeah. But I'm going to re-release that song next year. So I'm just gonna release this single extra song which I collaborated with my daughter. I put her on the end part of the song.
That
So
is awesome.
have you listened to it
Have
yet?
I haven't heard it yet. No,
Oh, all right. You better listen to it.
I will.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, so you brought your daughter in on this?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is so
She's
cool,
on it.
man.
Yeah,
That's
I changed it. I put a little spice on it, which is one of the spices my daughter, and then I changed a little. I changed the lyrics a little, so it would be more timely and appropriate for what all of guys are going through right now, especially with my fellow men here. With the Taal Volcano erupting, with the pandemic, and then the typhoons that have seen a lot,
yeah,
the low part of our country, especially in Luzon, we got flooded, a lot of lives lost, and besides losing thousands of lives, from the pandemic, So, well, it is how it is. But I hope this song, because it is about hope. It is about us, being, we can not only wait for the big Santa to come from North Pole, but all of us around the world, we can be that little Santa to our friends, to
yeah,
that stranger who's in need of help. We can tell them, to never lose hope, to keep it alive. We can help them, to set them free from where they got stuck, from that sufferings or pain or depressions or sadness or desperation. So it's that song is what it's all about.
heck yeah. Um, what has been your favorite Christmas moment as a child and now as an adult?
Mr. Chad, I think the best was when we were together, all together. Even though the food is not a lot, but it's like it's I don't know. There's something about with my mom and dad back then, and my other 3 siblings. So it's a we every year back then when she was still alive. It's just a simple Christmas, Eve with us, but it's it's in the air, the happiness. I think it's I can say in general, all the Filipinos, we just love being together as a family and celebrating it,
Yeah,
in like all like is that I mean y- we love to savor the spirit of Christmas. It's just so important, especially to me now as I got older. When we celebrate Christmas, and then I forbid my band to book us a Christmas gig.
the
I
best.
told never. It's a no. It's my law that you guys need to follow. I can't. I gotta be with my family. I gotta see how they smile when we are together. I gotta see how happy they are. I just be in the background and watching them, and having fun. It's priceless.
Simbang gabi?
Yes, and the Simbang Gabi, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to attend that with my mom. How do you call that in it? It's just like the evening mass, right? Or the what's
It's
that?
a
The
novena.
it's a like what do you call that in English? It's the early morning mass, right? The
No, the
really
evening. It'll be
Evening mass.
evening mass.
Yeah, but then it's not actually evening. It's like 4 o'clock. At the break of dawn, right? The break of dawn mass, right?
Well, what's ours, the Simbanga B is at 7 at night.
Yeah. Did it start now? Is it gonna start now? I think it's
No,
starting this week.
I think it's 10 days till Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. So it will start on the 5th, on the 14th, right?
Yeah,
14th
yeah,
in the morning. Yeah,
mhm,
yeah.
the
So we'll be
14th.
next week. Yeah, yeah, we'll be next week, brother. So
Yeah, and then
do you practice that because you've adapted it with your Filipino families?
I was gonna be a priest, and
You
then
were? Oh my
yeah,
God, what happened?
I went to the service instead.
Oh, wow. Thank you
Yeah,
very much. Thank you for your service.
you're welcome, man. I
Okay.
appreciate
God
your
bless you. I salute you.
thank you.
You must
So
be
I
proud.
ended up not doing it, but I was I was an altar server. I was a youth minister for like 9 years,
Wow.
and it was
Wow.
all in all Filipino communities.
Wow. Wow, my God. You must love them, huh?
Yeah, we used to watch Pacquiao fight and then listen to Journey.
Yeah. And lumpia and pancit, right?
Yep,
And
Lugao.
adobo. Adobo, lugaw, kare-kare, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. All right. And sinigang. Oh my God. All
What's your
right.
favorite Christmas song?
My favorite Christmas song is Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire.
It's
Jack
beautiful.
Frost. Yeah, yeah. That's my favorite one. And then the next is John Lennon's song. Happy Christmas War is over.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
one, huh? There's
Yeah.
John Lennon. John Lennon was the best.
I love the message. I love his message. And especially Imagine. The song Imagine. I
That
love it.
song, every single. I think that is the best song that was ever created.
Because that song, Imagine, is really, if you're a positive guy, you would like that to happen to the whole world. That's the one you'd like to happen to the whole world. He caught that. I mean, he got that. I don't know. He was touched by. I think he was touched by God when he wrote that song. And I'm like, what an amazing song.
It really is. That
Yeah.
is the best song ever created.
Yeah.
And the message behind it is even more beautiful. Like,
That's
if ever as a human race, we give something to another, like an alien race of music, that would be the song I would give them.
Yes. And the Happy Xmas.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Because it always questions you. And so this is Christmas, and what have you done, right?
Yes. Yes.
It's a lot of meaning behind it, and it's a lot of answer. Whatever answer you're gonna make, it's like, I mean, either you're lying or you're telling the truth, right?
That's awesome. That's such a beautiful meaning too, right?
Right. What have you done? And in the end, and then he asks again. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done?
And you have to answer.
What are we gonna say? What are we gonna say to him? How are we gonna answer him with what's happening now, right? The greed, the war, the pandemic. I mean, the misunderstanding. See, it's everything right now.
Yeah. And
the destruction.
That right there, if we can all take that stance for one day, imagine what good we can do to the world, all of us.
Well, you know what? Somehow I think God really, I mean, maybe he's really the one who created this. I don't know. I'm not sure. But, if he's the one who created it, I think it is our chance to contemplate, to ponder on the good side of humans, I mean, to share it with one another, and I mean, just put out, dump the bad things in us, which is innate. I don't know how we're gonna get rid of that. I don't know, maybe, right? I don't know, DNA reconstruction or something. Yeah.
Right.
just just for us to live in peace, and harmony. And I mean, no matter how different we all are, and we're not perfect, but at least we don't stage war, we don't destroy each other, we just help each other, we just love each other, we just understand each other. We don't, we talk, we I don't know, we should be all civil at each other,
Yeah.
not hostile or whatever, like I mean, not taking offense, from from each other or to each other, so right.
Yeah. You know what? Like now I feel God more than ever. It's weird. Like before this all started happening, I felt a disconnection from my creator. And
Yes.
now that everything is happening and it seems as if
Yeah.
there's worlds falling down around you, I think I feel more comfortable and comfort in him.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Well, you know what? I'm telling you, he's making us think and feel. So
Yes.
both you and I both, we can only hope for for the best, that all the people around the world will think about it. We'll like I said, we'll contemplate about what's been happening right now, what's really good for us or what's bad. Because it's I mean, maybe science is not lying. It's we're on to a further destruction, and we and maybe there will come a time that we can't save ourselves anymore.
Yeah.
So while there's still time, we should contemplate, and do the better things, not the worst things.
Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas food?
My what?
Favorite Christmas food?
My favorite Christmas food. Oh wow. When I was young, my God, it's like you heard of queso de bola, right? I've always craved for that, but as soon as I have tasted it, that like, oh no, my expectation about it is too high. I'd rather go back to ham. Those ham balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. But now these days, oh my God, so I'm trying to be a little bit more on a healthier side. So vegetables.
You're looking good,
We
man. You look
we're
good.
still thank you, sir. These days we prepare a lot of some meat, yes, some pork and some beef, but because the kids they want it. But for me, more vegetable, fresh leaves,
Mhm.
juicing, and then just really I try to really incorporate a lot of foods at what I cook. I mean a lot of vegetables and fruits.
Yeah, nice. What is your the top 3 artists that you are listening to right now?
Right now, oh my God, I was just listening to Led Zeppelin and Temple of the King. I was listening to Dio. Yeah, with Richie Blackmore, right? And
Uh,
I was I was listening to one of the Journey songs that we're about to record mm, uh next week. Yeah,
Next week.
because yes.
Is it album?
Yes, Journey is gonna make an album. Is making an album.
Hell yeah, good job. Nice.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Speaking of that, what is 2021? I know it's cloudy, but what are some things that you want to accomplish in the next year?
Well, you know what? I'm looking forward to this, because we're launching a live streaming, like online, on online streaming, with my partner Renee Walter, through Sunray Entertainment Limited. This live concert, 1.5 hour, is going to happen on February 21, 2021. So that's it. And then so you watch out for that. We're selling. I think the ticket will be out in about a couple of weeks. So just go to www.sunraystreaming.com. And then I'm looking forward to finish at least my EP album, solo album, and then the solo album. I mean, the Journey album. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's looking
I mean,
good, huh?
that's what I'm looking forward to, and then hopefully, I don't know. maybe the latter part of the 2021 will be good for us, and maybe we go out, somewhere
Yeah.
November, or early December, for just for a few weeks.
Yeah. And it looks, I mean, what people are saying, the scientists, and they're projecting that hopefully by midsummer, we should have everything under wraps, and you know,
Yeah.
things start opening up a little more than we're used to.
Well, let's pray. Let's pray for that. I hope the best vaccine would come out, and no bad effects would happen to the people, because I mean, it was just a short time, for
I'm
I
scared about
mean,
it.
they
I'm
only had like
scared about it.
I mean, the scientists only had like a year and a half, to develop a vaccine. I mean, and that's like, if you hear it, if you research it, the good vaccine's supposed to be at least 10 years, right? To come
Yeah.
out as safe as possible, but this one is like just 1 year.
Yeah, just a few months. It hasn't even been a
I
year.
know, I know.
And we just gotta have faith, that
Yeah,
the people
yeah,
that are pushing this through have the best interest in humanity.
yeah. Well, you got to keep it alive, otherwise it's the end game for everyone.
Yeah. And I'm with you, man. I feel the same way.
Ah,
It's the unknown is very scary.
scary,
Oh,
scary times, dangerous times, very uncertain. But you know what? You and I, and a lot of people out there, especially the frontliners, they're keeping the hope alive. So
yes.
we should all look at that. Look at the beauty of human spirit in a positive way. The negativities, we got to fight it. It's if these other human beings are siding on the negative side of life, we need to fight them. They shouldn't win, because it's this life we have. It's precious because it's only one time.
Only once.
One time we
Gotta
breathe
make
the
the
last
best.
breath. We breathe the last breath, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. What is your guilty pleasure food?
Oh my God! Until now, you know what I can get rid of. The suman. You've heard of suman?
Suman? Yeah.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my God! That's my weakness. That's it. Like sugar. But I'm really fighting so hard. It's a struggle. It's a wrestling. It's a battle. And I'm sometimes there are days I'm winning, and there are days I give in. It's like, okay, I lost. Okay, I,
um, what is your favorite app that you use on your phone?
oh, it's just the one I'm involved in. It's the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. With the games, I used to have some game apps, but I got tired of it. My brains, it's like it's frying me. Games these days are like too
So addicting.
complicated for no, addicting and too complicated for me. It's like it makes me think
Yeah.
so much, and then I get stressed, and at the end of the day, it's like, oh my God, I did not enjoy that. I was so stressed, right? No, so but my what's what's amazing is my son and my daughter, Caleb. Oh my God, they're so addicted with the games, and at the end of the day, it's like they look like it was like an exhilarating experience for them, after finishing the game. But for me, it's like, oh my God, what's good with that? It's like you think too much, Pop. That's the beauty of it. You have to think too much. Oh my God. But but I told him, no, son, it's the other way around for me. I don't want to think too much these days, but I can help it. Still, I do, because I write songs. I try to come up with the best lyrics for my melodies. The perfect match. So I think too much. That's why I have no more time for those game apps. So I just use the Instagram app, the Twitter and Facebook, because I try to connect with really my friends, my fans, those those people who support me, and then my volunteers for my APFI foundation. You know, those things.
I wanted to bring that up, and you, to me, I did while doing my research on you, I realized what an amazing human being you are. From your foundation to your
Thank you.
love for finding music, for your love of human beings, that you've left a trail of your love and your heart wherever you went, and you don't
Like
see that very often, and it really inspires me to be a better man.
well, my friend. It's because of those words of John Lennon. Imagine. That's the one that I follow. You know, actually, I was born a Roman Catholic. You know, I mean, I don't go a lot to church anymore, but I'm more of a spiritual guy now. It's like because when it comes to religion, like people get divided. You know, what's the point? What's the point? We're all human being in one planet, and we can't agree. You know, we.
At all.
I
Ever.
know it's just amazing. That's why I'm just trying to be a part of the positivity here. You know, I mean, I am not perfect. I'm very imperfect. I have my mood swings too. I get angry when when something upsets me. But at the end of the day, I regret it. I try to forgive myself, and I try to apologize to whom I have offended when I said something that has slighted his or her feelings. And so I mean, I guess everybody, we should all try it. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to be perfect. I mean, I think we can never be perfect, but at least we need to be on the we all need to walk on the good side of life. Yeah.
With a man who has such a big heart, I consider myself as a man who has a big heart too. How hard is it to go on tour and leave?
Come again?
How hard is it to go on tour and leave the babies at home?
Very, 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 very hard. That's why, as much as I am not supposed to say this because I feel so guilty saying this every time that I'm being asked. The way you ask me now, it's I mean, this pandemic has given me really a chance to be with my loved ones for like 24/7, and it's an amazing, it's amazing feeling. I'm very grateful about it. But but then again, I am their errand boy. I go out a lot, and and then especially my wife is really worried, and sometimes she gets upset that I have to go out and do these things, but I have to do it. So I am the one who's really super duper extra careful about about my health, and I really try my best, and so it's just hard now. And then and then when 2022 comes, and then I get to separate, I need to leave again to separate with my family. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna cry like a baby again.
When I was in the service and I had to leave, I would cry so hard.
That separation anxiety,
I even have nightmares about it. Okay, I see. Hey, there you go. Yeah,
okay.
I still have the separation anxiety from the service.
Well, I'm telling you, and it never fails. It gets to me every time. The separation anxiety. It gets to me. It's like for me, it's a normal experience already, but I'll never get used to it. It's one of the hardest part that I have to deal with, emotionally and mentally.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you so much, my friend.
Great person.
Thank you, my Pinoy brother.
Pare.
All right. Pare ko. And thank you really again. Once again, and maligayang Pasko sa'yo, all right? And to your family.
Thank you. We love you.
Please give a big shout out to your Filipino community, all right?
I will. A big shout out to the Oxnard community. Thank you, Arnel.